What's going on, traders? Another day, another dollar. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day. So I don't actually think I've ever said that in front of a camera, but let's go ahead and I'm going to start sharing my screen so you guys can see exactly what it is that I'm trading and that I'm looking at. My name is Ricky. We have a group. It's TechBud Solutions, and we always but feel free to click the second link down in the description. We would love to be a part of your success in any way possible. We have a free networking group of over 60,000 members. We have 6 minutes until the market opens. So I hope that you guys are all ready to start making some money. I do want to cover one stock that I've been focusing on and I've been talking about all week last week. All of a sudden, it had a sudden rush. I was checking it out during pre-market hours. I was getting to buy more on the dip. I'm going to show you guys just exactly what it is that I'm talking about. Again, all the stocks that I cover today are just stocks that I see value in no way are they any recommendations for you. So if you guys look at Diga SDS on the past 30-day analysis, has overall 180-day analysis. I've talked about this numerous times. If we look at the past 180 days, if we would have purchased it at $24 time after time, obviously it came from much lower price points, but time after time from 24 to 28, that potential is 17.25. And I continue to repeat that just to remind you guys on how important it is to stick to stocks that you see value in that are consistent. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's completed that 10 times within the past, 180 days, and it has always recovered. Does that mean 100% that it always will in the future? No, but that's why it's so important to have a form of risk management. Now, all of a sudden, there was a support at $25, and we were aware of that support after the pullback that it had, 2 days ago. So with that being said, going a little bit closer, we could see that, when I was checking it out during pre-market hours, the funny thing is, I saw it pull back down to about $26, which was the previous support that it did, on Friday. And because it pulled back like that on Friday, I bought a little bit more as it was increasing. And the really cool thing about that is from when it pulled back, I thought it was going to offer me a good entry. From 26 for it to go back to 27, you just have to do the math when it comes down to percentage return. If I'm investing with $10,000, 4%, $400, that's not a bad return, right? Especially if it just comes down to maybe, 30 minutes or an hour worth of trading. Now, I didn't expect this thing to push up so drastically. So this is one of the things that I do want to cover. It pushed up very aggressively, right? And I'm trading this one. So again, you would think that I would only want to talk very good about it. I want to make sure that you guys understand that when it pushes up so quickly, it's either going to do one of two things. It will continue to trend up, or it's going to pull back as aggressively as it pushed up. And with that being said, make sure you take that precaution. Again, I'm here to share my best practices and to share my mistakes. I want to make sure that you guys learn from the mistakes that I've made. If it continues trending up, okay, then that's one thing. I would wait for it to really hold and break above $28. If it still just consolidates around 27, 27.50, then that's up to you because, it does have the potential for it to pull back. So all I ask you is to be aware of the, of both outcomes, both good and bad, and to have a form of risk management. And I hope that that can guide you in the right direction. There's no question that I'm up right now. But again, it doesn't matter how much money I've made if, everyone else doesn't do well. So I just want to make sure that you guys are all, doing well and understand at least the risk involved. So let's go ahead and see what you guys, what's going on, man? I like it. I like it. What's going on? What's going on? What's up, Jessica? Let's do this. Okay, so let's go ahead and cover UGAS. Obviously, UGAS, because it dropped so much, this is another thing. This is the inverse of DGAS. Now, because UGAS dropped so much, be careful with this one. This can offer a great day trade potential. Does that make sense? Because it pulled back so much so quickly, if it recovers to the same price point of 910 from, let's say, 970, we wait for a break above 970 to 910, that offers about almost 5% potential as a day trade. Again, make sure you pick good quality stocks that are confirming some form of pattern. If you want to wait till 880 because that's where the purple VWAP is intraday, then so be it. Whatever your case may be. The EMA line is actually riding around 180 and it's acting 860 as a resistance. So maybe we can wait for the break above 870 to ride it back down, ride it back up to 910. I would do that even as I'm swing trading DGAS because that makes sense as a day trade. Be picky. Plan out your trade before you take it and make sure that you manage your risk. AMD, huge pullback. It's been trading from, within that area for such a long period of time. Actually, it's starting to show signs of an uptrend. It was trading from 10.50 to about 10.80, and now during pre-market hours it's from 10.80 to $11. It's actually not a bad sign. Set your alerts when this thing breaks above $11, and that would be something pretty interesting to take a look at. I'm going to go down the list pretty quickly. There we go. UWT actually with a decent pullback. Is that okay? That's what we expected. We were waiting for the break below 2150, just like we called out. DGAS, there we go. JNUG is not doing very well during pre-market hours, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it's picking up. I have my alert set until it breaks above 1550, so I don't really care what it does until I get that confirmation. But that's just my point of view. OCLR, this one we called out that it started to show signs of this thing peaking out. It's trying to hold above $7. Isn't really doing a really good job consolidating, but it almost looks like it's peaking out, and then it would come back down to its $6 support. So just be aware of that. GoPro still holding at $8.50. I've been day trading this one from $8.50 to $8.60. Doesn't offer much potential, but when you're trading with about $5,000 to $6,000, $120 is not bad. Market just opened, guys. There we go. I hope that you guys all have an amazing day. Make sure that you guys break down your top quality picks and that you guys plan out your trade both on entry, exits, and stop losses. Let's see what else you guys have to say. Oh, okay. Someone calling out AKS. Let's do it. Oh, AKS. Come on, Rick. There we go. AKS last week did break above $5, and it's been recovering ever since. If you guys see this pattern, we called it when it bounced at $4. If you guys saw one of the top stocks for the month of November, we called out AKS because of the potential that it had to actually recover. And do you guys see building that cup and handle pattern? It did consolidate at $5. It had a pullback, but then has continued to trend up ever since. So just be aware of that. Make sure that you plan out your trade accordingly. I would wait for a little bit more of a break above 521, but that's just me. What does that matter? There we go. XX. Whoa, XNet. Let's check that out. There we go. XNet still continuing that uptrend pattern. Pre-market hours, it's up. Let's wait for a pullback. It does a really good job pulling back to the EMA line on the 180-day. So, and there we go. What was that? GLUU. There we go. GLUU with the bounce at 370, trending back up to probably at 440 support. KRO, man, all these alerts are going off. There we go. Bounce at that $26 price point. Wow, this thing is up during pre-market hours with the overall resistance at $30. XXII, yep, there it goes. And it's pushing to 240. So this is one that I've been day trading also from the lows when it hits lows of 230. Obviously, this thing is doing very well during pre-market hours, so probably not going to trade this one until it pulls back or unless we get a break above 250, which it's not been able to break within the past couple of months. So yeah, that's really just it. I hope that I broke down a good number of picks for you guys. Altogether, I want you guys to focus on my thought process and less on like what it is that I'm actually trading. Well, I'm have to look. What's going on, man? Let's see. EGBN. All right, a huge pullback showing signs of recovery. Just make sure that we get that really nice pattern trending back up, and that would be more of a solid confirmation. Where's DGAS at? Let's see. Yeah, DGAS looks like it's trying to still hold. Wow. What the heck? Let me see that. Did it pull back that hard? No, it didn't. So it's still holding. DGAS is still showing signs of growth. I'm going to make sure that I set my alerts. And, after $28, I don't want to cover my profits, but just because I plan to sell at around $30 to $32. But it would be nice to see, how everything plays out. So altogether, guys, all the links are down below if you guys want to stay connected. I want to thank you guys all for your time and for your effort, for all your hard work. I'm super pumped, and I will tell you guys, if you guys are part of Technical Solutions, again, click the second link down in the description. I will tell you guys what it is that we're going to be bringing on to Technical Solutions for both new and experienced traders. If you guys like the Robinhood $1,000 challenge, then we have a prize for you. We're going to have one of our candidates, one of the people that I live with is going to be proceeding with the $1,000 challenge that I'm going to be guiding along the way. So I hope that you guys are all super excited, especially for those that are just starting out. And for those that really want to get a grasp of how to invest in the stock market, feel free to click the first link in the description. It will guide you on over to my lesson library, where I work with you on a one-on-one basis and guide you through your success when it comes down to investing in the stock market and buying and reselling cars, as well as investing in real estate, the different markets that I excel in. So continue working hard, continue following your dreams, let your passion be what drives your success. And like always, guys, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. DES just broke above $28. Time to make that money.